Drillers on the ends and the walk with poles.
They say age comes with wisdom, then how come we still on the roads? We just kings without a kingdom. We can't even trust the soul. So please keep your distance. If you hear about this paper, a real paper chaser, a real money maker like.
If anyone tell you, we need to fuck it. We need to buy a new one.
What's it last thing? What?
Nah, bro. Turn it off though. Don't do that one.
What's the score? 21 0.
On the day, bro. What the elite though? That one, bro.
I'm telling you. Oh, go on. Bro, you look worse than me. And I've been drinking red wine.
Mash, bro. Bro, I'm actually lying at you. Your son's life, he said that. I know, yeah, thought so.
Sorry, you won't lie. Smile on your face, bro. That model material. What they say, bro? I was like,
Night shift straight to here, fam.
Well, it's dedication, innit?
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I'm coming off 2 bottles of red wine, bro. Table wine.
I was drinking red wine.
Rob, now
I was dealing with blood and fucking deaths and that last night.
Where is it?
No. Is that him?
Got to knock one of them on the head, man. Got to knock Saturdays on it.
You're going to feel it now you get to 30, like.
Oh, yeah, just a back to get home.
Yes, we're here. We're here.
So it's another fucking, I'm going to get home with no little finger. This is going to be fucked when I get in later. Fuck it, we move.
Not everyone's here, bro. Have a fucking photo. Can do though.
Who's not you,
Just cut the little fucking sauce. Where is it?
Where is it? Fucking, it's going to be another cold finger day today. Is it General?
Ready for war.
You get me? Man like Hickers.
Fucking war.
And the man Days of De Bruyne. Anything, bro.
Imagine what it was. It was his speed, man.
Unreal.
Yes, sir. Do you same, bro?
Hey,
I don't work out, bro.
I talked to him. Oi, he hasn't been doing the 300s, has he?
Gone.
Get up, garden.
Okay, I'm in the
I think when you said go, not with the clap.
You ain't good like clap. Yes, sir. You said clap, right?
Boys, yeah?
You didn't even spin, and I still want you. Just turn to me. That's good, isn't it? How are you, bro?
Boy, fix Danny, cat boy, switch on.
Let's go, bro. I'm gonna send you over there. Nah, who wants it? You know. What do you say?
Don't be shook, Kate. Go. Go. Couple of these, yeah? Go. Nice one. Now look at you. Yeah, last one, now step some boys. Boy, lads, yeah, quads.
Do what you do, the main team. Burkett in goal. Cad. Drew. And Robert at the back. The 3 in the middle. Danny, as you are in front of the 3. Fitz and Moulton. Got squeeze. On the left, Callow. On the right, KP. Up top. In the bench.
Oi, hey, nice finish. I like that. That was a nice one. That was a nice finish. Oh, the big man himself, the captain's
Yes,
come.
yes, yes. Goals for you today.
Captain's come. But,
Yeah, man. Gotta support the team, bro.
Come to tell them what's going down. Exactly. Oh, come on now. Oi.
Oh, boys, switch on, bring it in feet. Sim, boys, yeah? Bring it in then.
Wartime.
Ready. War.
Yeah, it's wartime.
Boys, Linners, everyone bring
Time to get it on.
lads.
Don't have to do too much talking off the back last on Tuesday. We take the draw, that game today. Put it right today. Everybody on it. That's all I want to know. There's not too much talking from me. Boys, we don't want
More talking from the pitch.
That's him. That's it, yeah. I've got the ref on.
Yes, people, welcome back to Birmingham Elite FC TV. Now, this week's fixture sees us playing our 4th game in 7 days against a team that's new to the Coronation Prem in Power FC. Now, let's get into it. That's a long ball sent over the top. The boys putting some pressure on, goes out for an early throw-in. Now, back down the other end, Bex is putting pressure on the power midfielder once again. They've got time to turn away with it, play it out to the left-hand side. Back to the keeper. Now Bex puts the pressure on. Keeper doesn't really want it. Bex has got time to go around him. Does he get dragged down or does he grab the ball? Referee decides that he does commit a foul. Not enough to get a red card. Yellow card given. Free kick on the edge of the box to the Elite boys. That'll be dragged wide. Long one over the top. Power flick it on. But the general's there competing. Clears it up into the feet of Danny Charlton and Power leave one on him. Free kick to the Elite boys. Now Chrissy Burkitt doesn't quite get over that. Go for one from the halfway line, but it goes wide. Goal kick again to the Elite boys. Another goal by Chrissy Burkitt. Gets underneath it. Nice control there by Callow. Into Chalmers' Kante. Power got a bit too much time on the ball for my liking here, lads. But Fitz does go hunting. Power still got time on the ball though. And they're driving through that midfield. Gets his head up. Got opportunity on the right hand side. Got KP tracking back. Little dink into the box. Danny Charlton gets just enough on it. But it's kept in by Dalla. Dalla plays out to the edge of the box. They shoot, but it goes way over the bar. Now flicked on again by the big man Moulton. Bex does go hunting. Shouts for a free kick. Referee ain't having it though. Mr. Bits tries to whip one in. Now from that throw-in into the feet of Sim. He spins on it. Left foot. Bottom corner, 1-0 to the Elite boys. Now that's a way to start a game, lads. Get in. And that's a great start for the Elite boys. We caught Power off guard and we go again. You got Starboy KP on the left-hand side, who could drop the box and drop the shoulder, but he just starts again. Back to Cad, into the feet of KP, into Danny Charlton. Ryan Moulton turns on it. Into the feet of Bex again. Back heel into KP, but just scooped up by their goalkeeper and eventually goes out for a throw-in. Now it's more of that hard work in the midfield by Moulton. Goes out for a throw-in to the Elite boys. Now KP tries to get Bex on his bike, but it's caught out by AZ. Plays one into the midfield. And the boys put the pressure on nonetheless. You got Callow doing a job on that right wing. And then Moulton goes pressing again. And this is decent pressing by Moulton in all fairness. Fitz goes chasing. Starboy goes chasing. Puts the pressure on. And we're away again. KP could pass it out to Sim on the left-hand side. Tries to get a shot away. Sim's got time on it. AZ tries to clear once again. And 25 yards out, Moulton hits one hard and low and goes and makes it 2-0 to the Elite boys after about 6 minutes. Brilliant start to the game, boys.
Oh, finish! Oi, Moulton!
Now, the boys have absolutely flew out the blocks. Hot pepper sauce today we were, lads, honestly. And once again, as I say that, you got the boy Callow doing another dogged job on that right wing, giving their left back no time whatsoever. Both competing. Goes out for a throw in the end though. And as we restart, you got Mr. Bits who wants it a bit more than them. Sim's got time to drop the shoulder. Can he get a shot away? Foul given. Referee blows up for a free kick on the edge of the box. Mr. Bits steps away from it. Sim hits one. Power player puts his arm up. Referee gives a penalty. Now we're about 10 minutes into the game. You got my striker, Bex, standing over it. Bottom of the onion bag. Goes and makes it 3-0 to the Elite Boys. What can I say?
Do it again, and nothing changes. If it's not broke, we don't fix it.
And as you just heard me saying from the side, nothing changes in my opinion. As far as I'm concerned, it's still 0-0. Don't care if it's 3-0 up after 10 minutes. Keep the good habits. And you got the general, sends one over the top to KP again. Daz gets caught underneath it. Sim tries to take it off KP's foot. Heavy touch, and eventually goes out for a goal kick. Now back down the other end, Bex is selling 2-for-1s on that left-hand side. Tries to get a shot away. Defender does just enough. Then Callow comes and does these things with his feet. We talk about Callow's feet all the time. Unreal. Gets a shot away. Power get a block on it. But Callow takes off their foot once again. Moulton still battling. Danny Charlton and Fitz doing bits in there. But eventually referee blows up for a foul. Then you got Mr. Bits on the ball. Into the feet of the general at the back, Drew, who sends another one over the top. Bex is one-on-one with the keeper. Any other day, Bex puts that to the side of the keeper, makes it 4-0. But nonetheless, we take the corner. Now from that resulting corner, boys take a short one and he breaks to Evo on the edge of the 18-yard box. Sees the runner Moulton in the middle. And Moulton only goes and makes it 4-0 to the Elite Boys. Honestly, boys, at this stage, we didn't know what to say from the sideline, but the performance from the lads in the first 15 minutes was unreal. So credit to the boys.
Oi, Bex, get the ball! Get the ball! Get the ball, man! Get the ball! What's the El Capitano?
I like some of that shit. Guess what? Mo just took the captain's place.
Now from the kickoff, the boys go hunting once again. This is the energy levels that we talk about week in and week out, lads. What I say, when we play like this, teams can't compete with us. And as I say that, power on the break. But that tackle there by Evo, I'm going to say this as a centre-half myself, are just important as goals up the other end. You can't put a price on them tackles. Unreal, lad. Quality defending. We're about 20 minutes into the game at this point, and in all fairness, Power can't get out of their half. The boys have been relentless. Callow dropping the shoulder, wins us a free kick on the edge of the box once again. You got Mr. Bit standing over it. Decent little runner there by KP. Tries to go for the top corner, but the keeper pulls a great save out in all fairness. The boys still deep in their half. Bex does a nice little back heel into the feet of Sim. Fitz has got plenty of time on the ball. Overlapping run by Cad. KP gets free in the middle of the box. Whipped in. Just off target by KP. Then you got Starboy KP applying pressure on this left-hand side. Giving their number 3 no time. Gets enough on it, but just showing them that we can mix it as well. Beats into the feet of Moulton. Now Cad on his left-hand side. Now you see it. Now you don't. And I had to bring back for the rewind Cad as promised. But AZ, in all fairness, does just enough and it goes out for a throw-in. But from that throw-in, Cad takes a quick one into the feet of my striker, who goes and put it in the bottom of the onion bag once again. Up the Elites.
Go on, son.
Oi, Cad. Oi, Cad, come here, bro.
Now the boy Cad with his boxer tricks on the left hand side, he was proper made up with himself, and especially for getting the assist off the throw-in as well. Fair play. And once again, the boys just showing that the energy levels are up there. I'm not giving Power any time on the ball. Got the boy Moulton sticking his foot in. Bex, boxer tricks. Into the feet of Moulton again. Well, it's just cut short and Power come away with it. Now Moulton tries to put a tackle in, but it's a soft one. Through ball. But like we say about Callow, man, he'll give man 2 or 3 yards, but he'll always get his foot on the end of it. Corner to Power. As it's whipped in. Competing with it at the back post. It drops. cleared by KP. Edge of the box, power shoot, but it goes way over the bar. Now one throwing over the top into the feet of Sim, who's got time to turn on it. Edge of the box to Fitz, little cheeky dink. Over the bar though, decent effort. Now one long ball over the top, which Cad intercepts, gets a foot on it, into the feet of KP. And this little bit of the show is a little decent one-touch play. Now we play out of defence. Well done, boys, and we start again. You got challenges Kante in that midfield. One simple ball through to the runner Callow on the right-hand side. But their big man at centre-half does clear it out and it goes out for a corner. Now quick corner taken. Goes across the 6-yard box. Their big man at the back clears it. Midfielder sends one high end to the sky, but Danny Charlton, man, that header lad, unreal. Brilliant defending that is, kid. Cad sees the runner Sim on the right hand side, touches a bit heavy, and they clear it out for a throw-in. Now Mr. Bits picks up the loose ball in midfield, and you know what KP's going to do with his one-on-one. Drops the shoulder, drops the box, past AZ, gets a shot away, can he? Defender just steps in front now, clears it. But again, the boys are still applying more pressure. You got Moulton doing the doggy work in that midfield. Trying for the long ball over the top. It's intercepted once again by the elite boys. Cad's all over it and we start again. Then you got challenges Kante. Sees the runner Bex on the left-hand side. KP come back from an offside position, so leaves it. Brilliant ball into Sim. Great little flick there. Gets a shot away. But I will give the keeper 10 out of 10 marks for this save here, because that was unreal. You'll see a nice little run from Moulton here. Can you get a shot away? Decent run, but the finish didn't match it. Unlucky Moulton.
What do you say?
And Adam Reese was giving Moulton some sticks, saying Moulton's back. He got his first two, but the hat-trick wasn't in him. And once again, it's more pressure from the elite boys. Our front three today are absolutely doing the business. Sim, tapping for Bex. No. KP tapping. No. I'm going to say this, the keeper pulls are an absolute worldie here. In all fairness, the boys should smash that in the back of the onion bag, but credit to the keeper. And just as we go to take the corner, I think their number 3 gives a bit of verbal to the referee. So he goes off for 10 minutes into the sin bin. So power go down to 10 men. Sim with a corner, onto the head of Robbo, but another chance goes wide. Robbo into the feet of Bex, who can't get it under control. KP puts pressure on AZ. Now Cad's trying to stand up there. Big man who's up top. Fitz mixing it, goes out for a throw-in. Then you got Sim into the feet of KP. Into Mr. Bits with that sat-nav pass. Callow wants it more than their keeper. Keeper shapes it in all fairness. And it just ricochets off Callow's head. Goes into the goal for number 6.
I think I just missed that, man. Shit. Play Callow though.
6? Oi, Fitz! Oi, fucking sat now!
Can't ask too much from the boys in his first half. To get a 6-goal lead within the first 45 minutes is decent. But as I say that, commentator's curse, the boys fall to sleep at the back here. One little through ball. Robbo goes down a bit early and their big man up top slides one past Chrissy Burkett. 6-1. Just before the half-time whistle, but we go again. Now from the kickoff, we just go and show how direct we have been today. You got Cad on the ball, sees a quick run by KP through the gap. Now KP's on his bike. Sides up their centre half, one-on-one, knocks it round him. Tries to put it front post to the keeper, but keeper just gets there. Goes out for a throw in the end. Got the boy challenges Kante, just mopping up and doing the bits in that midfield. Fitz mixes it. Referee blows up for half time. 6-1 to the elite boys. We'll take that all day.
I think you see towards the end, the last 10-15. Let's just put them to bed, yeah? And then when you get to fucking 8 and 9, then you can take it 6-1, boys, yeah? Oi, lads, everyone listening? Let's just fucking keep doing the basics. What I was doing in the first 15-20 minutes, mate. It's working. Other than that, boys, it's bang on 6-1 half time. Can't ask for anything more than that. Keep doing it, man. Oh, you're frightening, boys, man. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. None of them want to know.
Where's it time from?
Yeah. Oi, boys, honestly, other than that, oi, here's like not to do on the fucking pitch, man. It's simple enough. They don't want it, boys, to be fair. You can see it. All they want to do is play from the back. Yeah. Oi, as soon as the ball goes into their midfielder, put the pressure on it. They're going to lose the ball. He's got that one player, that's it. Yeah, but you're marking him.
That's only because he's sitting so good. He's got loads of space. He's on top of their defence.
And there you go. Oh, okay.
Now the halftime team talk was simple and easy, in all fairness. Just more of the same from the boys in the second half, and we'll take that. Now on that note, Danny Charlton goes and puts the pressure on their left back. Backed up by Fitz, who forces their midfielder to go all the way back home to the keeper. And they start again. Decent at his lads. Now the ball with power on that right hand side. You got Cad giving them no time whatsoever. KP mixing it as well. Referee blows it for a free kick. I do believe there's a change of goalkeeper for Power at half time, and they've brought on their main #1 goalkeeper. So just a quick note of that one. Moulton puts his foot in again, wins it. Fitz sees the run of Callow, who puts the pressure on their #8 who's playing at the back. But once again, their sweeper keeper knocks out for a throw-in. Now back down the other end, Power try to play it out from their defence. Nicked by Bex into the feet of Fitz, who tries to get a shot away, but defender does just enough. Now back up the other end, Power have got their 11 men back on the pitch because their #3's back on, who slides a ball through to Dollar on the left hand side. Callow gets a block in first time round. Dollar tries to whip another one in, and Callow just stands strong. Robbo on the ball, plays into the feet of Moulton, who plays a loose pass into the midfield, nothing quite on it. Power get time on the ball to turn and shoot, but into the neighbour's garden. Now just a bit more of that dogged work from our three in midfield. Moulton, Fitz and Danny, who've done an absolute job in that midfield today, lads. Ends up giving away a free kick for handball in the end here, but the work doesn't go unnoticed, lads. Fair play. Free kick dinked into the box, but Rob Evans just sees it out. Goal kick to the elite boys.
They say Trizzy's back. What? Trizzy? My job.
Long goal kick from safe hands. Fitz ducks out the way into the path of Bex, who's got time to slide it through to Sim. AZ tries to compete, slips on it, and Sim just puts it in the back of the onion bag. Goes and makes it 7-1 to the elite boys. Now straight from the kickoff, Danny Charlton's doing Danny Charlton things. Hence the reason why we call him Chalmers is Kante. The geezer does not stop running and does not give up. Ends up coming away with the ball. Looks for the options on. Sees KP on the left hand side. They leave one on him. Referee blows it for a free kick, and we'll have that. Now on that note, quick change. Hicker's on for Callow. Daisy De Bruyne on for Fitz. Fitz, we know you're never happy to get subbed off, but job's done, mate. Nice one. Hard shift put in again. And straight from the substitution, Hickers flicks one onto Bex. Keeper comes out, but gets a hand on it. Bex has got plenty of time to turn on it. Plays out to Hickers. We're screaming for Hickers to shoot. Yeah, better off crossing it in right, but we'll take that one from the side, lad. Hence a little look over there. Nice one, Hickers. Now, I know people always question why we give people names like Chalmers, Kante, Daisy De Bruyne. But that's why we call Daisy De Bruyne. Them little blind passes into the feet of Bex, who slides one into the path of KP, who goes and slaps one, bottom corner. Kappa Cam just about gets the angle. KP goes and makes it 8-1. We'll take that all day, boys. Absolutely immense today. Performance was unreal. Credit to the boys, man. Now, I say this to the lads week in and week out from when I first joined the league. Hard work beats talent. If talent don't work hard, now you can have all the ability in the world, but if you're not willing to graft and put the shift in, then it's pointless. The boys have put both on show today, so the hard work's been there and the talent's been there, hence the result. Now, Bex sends one into the path of Sim, who's on his bike, but the ball gets stuck under his feet here as he tries to do a little bit of a skill. Still got it though. Ends up with KP, who ends up getting a little nick on the edge of the box. Referee blows up for another free kick. De Bruyne standing over it. Decent defending there. Comes away with it. But once again, man, like I said, you got challenges Kante, Danny Charlton, not giving anybody a sniff in that midfield. You got Hickman putting the graft in as well, sticking a foot in. Daisy De Bruyne doing spins and all sorts. Moulton tries to play it away, but wins a second. Fair play, Moulton. Bruyne. Daisy De Bruyne into the feet of KP, who skips past their right back, follows the run, Beck slides him in. That touch there takes KP away from goal, and you've got to start again. You got my striker, who picks up on the edge of the box, rolls into Hickman's feet, but the bobble just takes it away from him. Then number 3 plays it into Dollar on the left-hand side. And fair play to Moulton, who's been honest and put a proper shift in today, as that's to come off. Dayon on for Moulton. AJ's come on for KP. And after this little Danny Charlton cameo here, we do make another change where we bring on Sheldon Cafu for the boy Cad at the back. Simple, straightforward change, and we crack right back on. Daisy De Bruyne over the free kick, sees the runner Robbo. And in all honesty, if that goes in the back of the onion bag, we're going potty on the side. But nonetheless, we keep going. The boys still putting pressure on their back line with the additions of AJ and Dayon and also Ryan Hickman into that midfield. We're just giving them constant pressure. Fair play to the lads because the attitude hasn't changed. Back home with Chrissy Burkett. Into the feet of Daisy De Bruyne. Sees another run down their wing to Sim, who's got all day. Swings one into Hickers. If he gets his foot behind it, he goes and makes it number 9. But it's a baby touch. Keeper scoops it back up and Power come away with the ball. Now, Power playing football in their own half. You got Dayon, Trizzy doing the bits again. Does just enough for Daisy to run away with it. Into Sim's feet. Sims turns out. Can Bex get the shot away? Decent footwork. Tries to pull it back. Defender does just enough. I say that, and it's into the feet of Bex again. Daisy over it, but the sky's one. Now, Power's still trying to play football out from the back. Robbo intercepts it. Wins us a free kick. Daisy De Bruyne standing over it. Not one of Daisy's best, and you can see from his reaction he's not happy with it. But we go again, De Bruyne. You got Mr. Ricketts, the general, into the feet of my striker, who just shows his class and his touch and how composed he's on the ball. Decent that was, Bex. You got Trizzy on the ball. Little dink from Robbo down the wing to Sim, who's on his bike again. Sizing up their centre half, their big man at the back. Drops the shoulder, tries to play one across the 6-yard box, but in all fairness, AZ clears it. Now from that corner, Dayon gets up, wins it, into the keeper's hands though. Then their keeper sends a long one over the top, into the feet of Dollar, who plays into their left back. Hickers is putting the pressure on though, and in all fairness to Hickers, there's a massive size difference here, but Hickers doesn't give up. Leaves one on their number 15, and we go again. You know what you're going to get with Ryan Hickman. He even gives you a little smile afterwards. Nice one, Hickers. Now at this point, people, what can you say? The lads are just having fun with it now, and in all fairness, you've worked your socks off and you deserve to have a bit of fun on that pitch, and that's no disrespect to Power either, but the boys have been absolutely unreal today. Now Hickers and Charlton still mixing it in that midfield. Hickers with a loose pass, it's picked up by Dollar. Drew just backed off their striker. In all fairness to Martins there, he thinks he's got time to control it, goes underneath his foot, and in all fairness to Power, they don't give up, they go and put one in the back of our onion bag. Make it 8-2. No point getting disheartened by it, boys. Ish happens, innit? Just crack on and go again. But I do love the commitment from Ryan Hickman, though, man, because like he said, he gave a loose ball away. He's not happy with himself, and he's still trying to justify it to us on the side, but we're just saying, don't worry about it, right? You work your socks off every week, man, so just crack on. And more of that hard work, Robbo into Hickers, who's trying to make amends for that loose pass. Tries to slide Robbo in, but it's just overhit and their keeper does enough to scoop it up. Now the boys still hungry for more. Hickers plays it into the path of Bex, who sees the run of De Bruyne in the midfield, who tries a little cheeky dink to put it over the keeper. He doesn't get enough on it and it goes wide. Now into the last few minutes of the game here, and the boys are still putting the pressure on. You got AJ that does enough defensive work to stand him up. Brilliant defending, that is AJ. Gets doubled up there with Danny Charlton. Their player takes a heavy touch and Chalmers' Kante is all over it. Just drags past one. Heavy touch on the second one, but still puts a foot in and it goes out for a throw-in. Now on that note, referee blows up for full time. Get in, boys.
What's that, Bits? Over there, the office, lads. We'll have that. We'll have that. We'll have that.
Played Burks. Maltz, Mr. Maltz. Well played, son. Chelsea's finest again. Kante.
You know me, bro.
Doing
Winners
his job
win.
again.
Pissed off that we won 8-2 and conceded 2, but you know.
Look, and it's W's a W. Mr. Fitz played again as usual. Nearly Robbo nearly got that one, you know. Nearly got that goal. Bex and Sim played again, man. Played, lads, man.
York and Cole.
Ain't it, man? York and Cole, you know. Played, lads. Because played, son. Get you feisty out there, man. Naughty mark, man.
You're mad as you are. To
be fair, he didn't kick out or anything, he just kicked.
Yeah, he just stood there anyway. Harry balls.
Oh, who cares what their fucking score was anyway?
All their fucking lads, that's all you need to know.
Tell him, Holmes, what you saying today.
That's all they need to know.
Happy
bro.
days. What do you
Unreal
think today?
Lads, unreal. Class game, man, class.
Who gets the Harry balls?
The Harry Balls. Man the match. Just there's a couple man after that little think, man, because you got
There's a lot of good.
a few there, man.
A lot
Definitely
today.
Trey Bertie anyway. Trey Bertie's not man the match. What do you reckon?
Fuck Trey, fam. Fuck Trey. Man turned up who's back. Fucking 3 points again, yeah, we go Sunday. Same again, boys. That, boys.
That's what you're saying about today, man.
10 points in a week. A double header on Sunday. Hard game on Tuesday against VIP, which I must say, we just rolled. Not taking a piece of power. What was it, 8-2?
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Exactly. 10 points, but in a week. You know what? All we can do, that's fresh after lockdown. Business end of the season, man. We'll fucking see you next week Sunday. Lovely.
I say. When's tomorrow open?
Tomorrow, lad?
Socials, yeah. When's tomorrow open?
Tomorrow?
We've got a table up north I'm going right now. Man, my car's in Ritz now, look at this. Yeah, big game, man. We'll take it. Yo! Trizzy! Watch him, the gal, them sugar, watch him. Keep these man away from your gal, you know. Nah, good result, Robbo. Love, bro. It's been a pleasure, boys. See you next week.
Now we look at the table. The boys go top with games in hand. But like I said, it's still early doors. Nothing's won yet. So we keep it moving. Now respect people. Myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Birmingham Elite FC. Log on, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.